Alienware has announced the AW3423DW QD OLED display. It's coming in at 34 inches in a 21:9 aspect ratio with a curvature of 1800R in the ultrawide format, with a resolution of 3440 by 1440 and a 0.1 millisecond gray-to-gray response time, a 1,000,000:1 static contrast ratio, 250 CDM2 in typical brightness, 1.07 billion color depth, and with a wide color gamut of 99.3% of the DCI-P3 color coverage, also 149% of the sRGB, with a rumored release date of March 29th in the Americas and April 5th in Europe. So friends, this monitor is one of the first QD OLED displays in monitor form, as Samsung has a competing 34-inch QD OLED monitor as well. And before we see the presentation of the Alienware representative, I wanted to deep dive into the actual specs to help you make an awesome buying decision. As you can see here, the Alienware 34-inch curved QD OLED is at 175Hz through DisplayPort and 100Hz through HDMI. Of course in a 21:9 aspect ratio, but here's what I wanted you guys to take a note of. Now it's showing here 250 nits in typical brightness, with a 1000 peak in nits brightness, especially for the HDR feature. So I want to talk about this brightness. As a person like myself who loves maximum brightness, the Aorus FV43U has a 600 to 700 in sustained full screen brightness. So I love brightness. So when I see 250 nits in typical full screen brightness, it kind of worries me, especially for the price we're about to pay for this beautiful monitor. Here is more confirmation. On another media outlet, you can see right here, brightness was not specified, but Dell's version has been certified by the Display HDR 400 True Black. So peak brightness should exceed 400 nits, while full screen brightness should exceed 250 nits. What does that mean? 300 nits? 350 nits? This is just something to take note. On Samsung's version and on the Alienware version, 250 nits of typical brightness is not enough, not even for OLED, not even for QLED, for me. Again, the test will really come to when these monitors are revealed and actually played with. We will get the full picture, so keep an eye out when you're looking at this monitor to see if 250 to 300 nits in full screen brightness is good enough for you. We also have an NVIDIA G-Sync Ultimate at 175Hz. We have two HDMI 2.0 ports, one DisplayPort at 1.4, three USB 3.2 ports, an audio line port, and a headphone jack. The height is adjustable, and you can see here the dimensions and the weight. So let's see the Alienware presentation, and I'll get back to you in a bit.
The Alienware 34 Curved QD OLED Gaming Monitor AW3423DW is the latest in a long line of revolutionary game changers. Alienware transformed the landscape of immersive gaming with our first 34-inch 21:9 wide curved gaming monitor. Hailed by gamers and professionals as the monitor of choice, that didn't stop us from innovating further. Within 2 years, Alienware stepped up with our next model, better, brighter, faster, with a now iconic Alienware Legend design. But innovation in gameplay is not slowing down, and neither are we.
With 8K on the horizon, the asks for gaming monitors are getting tougher and tougher. To meet these big asks, we teamed up with Alienware. Hungry for innovation, constantly seeking the new frontier in gaming, Alienware was the obvious choice. With the AW3423DW, we're talking about the world's first QD OLED gaming monitor, combining OLED with quantum dot technology. In every screen, we employed a 3-layer structure, combining quantum dots, blue self-emitting pixels, and an oxide TFT backplane for an incredible front-to-screen experience. And get this, with 99.3% DCI-P3 color coverage, our display hits it out of the park. This translates to impeccably vivid and accurate colors, optimizing the gaming experience exponentially. Load any HDR game and the AW3423DW will handle it beautifully. Our display is the ultimate in fine pitch local dimming at sub-pixel level. Let's go into specifics. Over 1000 nits luminosity and under 0.0005 nits black, you'll experience the deepest blacks and brightest highlights, so you're never a moment removed from the worlds you're exploring. Outside of peaceful villages, the monitor holds up to even the most demanding gameplay. At a refresh rate of 175Hz and a response time of 0.1 milliseconds, that's 10 times faster than any LCD screen on the market right now. Every shot lands right where it should, even when you're deep in battle.
We may have leaned heavy into performance, but we've still retained the ultra-thin sensibilities of the Alienware aesthetic Legend 2.0, complete with a sophisticated shade we call lunar light, so the monitor is a sight to behold no matter your viewing angle. Vents in a 360-degree configuration blend in seamlessly, snagging impressive thermals and performance without sacrificing design. And of course, is it really made for gamers if it's without RGB? We've integrated a fully customizable Stadium Loop LED lighting system on the back of the monitor head, so whatever your preference, your RGB game remains lit, even when mounted on a VESA adapter. We didn't forget the details either. Now 5-axis, the centralized OSD joystick allows you to customize menu and shortcut functions.
With so much time spent unblinking before our screens, we really wanted to tackle an issue that gamers may not even see: optical comfort. On one condition, it had to be at no compromise to color performance. We did just that. By using hardware-based TUV-certified low blue light technology, we reduced harmful blue light emission without sacrificing any of the brilliant QD OLED color gains. As for pains about burn-in and panel lifespan, we heard you. We pumped up the AW3423DW's OLED pixel lifespan and burn-in resistance significantly. And don't just take our word for it. Take us up on 3 years of limited hardware warranty, so if you ever experience burn-in or require monitor replacement, you'll be back in the game by the next business day. So, are we done innovating? We'll let you be the judge. Discover the meaning of lifelike.
Alright friends, that was awesome. The Alienware AW3423DW QD OLED monitor looks amazing. I really hope it is bright enough and higher than the specified 250 nits in full screen brightness, but this will be one of the best monitors on the market today. The curvature is just right, the color is just right. We just need to know how QD OLED brightness really handles itself versus the OLED competition among other IPS and VA monitors. So friends, if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on a future Alienware AW3423DW QD OLED monitor. That sounds beautiful. I'll see you guys next time.